Bring Country produced podcast recently won the DuPont-Columbia Award, which recognizes podcasts for excellence in reporting, storytelling, and community impact. It is quite the award, by the way. The podcast is called Blindspot, Tulsa Burning. The 6-episode series explores what led up to and the aftermath of the Tulsa Race Massacre. Bracken Clark, one of the podcast executive producers, is with us here this afternoon. Bracken, I'm excited to learn more about this podcast. Tell us about it and how this idea came about to even start the project.
So the idea for the project has sort of been something that myself and the other executive producer on Focus Black Oklahoma, Quraysh Ali Alonso, have been talking about for a while. A lot of the stuff we had read growing up in Oklahoma about the race massacre had focused on black suffering and trauma. And we wanted to focus on the excellence that was Black Wall Street. Like, what was there to be destroyed? Why was that place so special? Like, what differentiated it from Harlem or Deep Deuce? And it was land ownership. But we wanted to explore that the joy and excellence that was Black Wall Street, and not just focus on the trauma and the suffering.
Yeah, Tulsa born and raised. So I know this project meant a lot
True.
to you. Talk to me a little bit about this award, because for those that don't know, this DuPont-Columbia Award is really quite the recognition. It is the highest honor, really one of them, in reporting journalism. It doesn't get much better than that. What was it like to be recognized in that way? Beyond
Mind-blowing. It was super exciting. You know, this is, in its 80-year history, we're the 6th award to be given out to an Oklahoma-based organization, only 6 in 80 years, and so we're the 2nd for KOSU. It's like the Pulitzer. It's like winning something hugely important. The other folks who won with us were NBC for their reporting on sexual violence in the military. You know, all sorts of famous podcasts. New York Times produced podcasts and news broadcasts, PBS's Frontline stuff, and our collaboration with WNYC, they recognized the story we had to tell.
Yeah, 6 episodes long. What has the response to this podcast been like?
It's overwhelmingly good. We've gotten great feedback from people, not just in the U.S. even. Like the BBC reached out to us and wanted to investigate, explore the history of Tulsa and Oklahoma as well. But yeah, locally it's been great, nationally, and even in across the pond.
Yeah, I want to end on this, since it's Black History Month, of course. How important is it to you not only to share the story of the Tulsa Race Massacre, but also the history and the accomplishment of Black Oklahomans?
So to us, that's the important part, is, remembering the tragedy and honoring the pain and the suffering, but focusing on what was there before that, the success and the joy and the triumph of the history of Black folks in Oklahoma. So it's hugely important for us to get that story out and share the both current news and the history.
Sure, the full story.
The full story, absolutely.
Yeah. Bracken, I want to know, how do we find this podcast? I'm eager to listen to it.
So you can listen to us on KOSU. We broadcast our broadcast premieres on KOSU third Sundays of the month at 3 p.m. Then we're rebroadcast the following Friday on KOSU, and then we're on KWGS in Tulsa after that. So KOSU statewide, KWGS also in Tulsa.
Yeah, and you guys are always working on projects.
Yeah, we've got several projects that we've just finished. We've got several more cooking.
Excellent.
We keep busy.
I cannot wait to check this out. And thank you for swinging by and spending some time with us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Shannon, Stacia, over to you.